My name is Douglas Lee. I'm the captain of the motor vessel Springbok. That's this vessel. It is a dynamic positioning platform supply vessel. We provide supplies and materials to the drill ship. I am an American. I am from Texas, United States. I have been in this industry since the mid-1990s, working all around the world. There are always differences in the people and the culture, and some of them are exciting differences. It's interesting. The job for me is generally the same because we make it the same. It's all about ensuring things are done efficiently and safely. But whenever you come to port and you get to interact with the people, it's always different. I started working here in 2015 with the Cosmos campaign. And we've run in and out 4 years on this vessel and other vessels of this class. So for me, Mauritania is comfortable. I prefer Mauritania over most other African countries. It's just coming in, the people are friendly. That is very important. And generally, whatever country you go to, most people will be friendly. But it's just very comfortable here. I prefer coming into Mauritania over other countries. So we are a dynamic positioning platform supply vessel. We provide a stable platform to offload cargo and materials. The vessel uses satellites and local reference systems on the drill ship to keep a 1 meter position alongside the drill ship. So we stand by about 20 meters away from the drill ship, and the vessel moves only 1 meter, just all the time. So the rig can do what it has to do. It's just like here when we're tied up at the dock, basically. Not really. Everything is pretty much normal here. It's standard. I mean, the weather can be interesting at times. But no, there's nothing particularly odd here. The future of Mauritania is bright. They have a great opportunity, and I have seen this in other places. The amount of income that will come in for the nation is substantial, and it is something that they can manage, and I hope that they do it well. I've seen this in other countries, and Guyana is a good example. They have a very similar find in Guyana, and the country is managing it, and it's going to be good for them. And the same thing can happen here. The money has to be used carefully. The income has to be used carefully. The resources have to be used carefully because it is a resource. It has to be planned and not wasted. The nation needs to look for its own best interests, not the interests of outside companies, outside countries. So the nation of Mauritania needs to look for what is good for itself. It's not going to be immediate. It never is. The amount of infrastructure involved is going to take years. I would say 5 to 10 years. Yes, that's about right. And the changes that the people will see, it will be small at first, but then they'll accelerate. But it depends on how the nation applies those changes. From my side, which is the maritime industry, we do expect to have Mauritanians on our vessel at some time. So there are criteria that have to be met. Mauritania itself is not a maritime nation. They do have the fishing industry, and right now we will have people coming from that industry to work on our vessels as mariners. Now at first, they will meet the minimum qualifications, and we will train them. But we are expecting to have people eventually that have the qualifications already, because this will be a sector for Mauritania. When foreign companies are no longer involved, and it is primarily a Mauritanian company providing personnel to the vessels, they will have to have the qualifications. So they will send them to school, they will send them to university, in the case of officers, and they will learn what they have to learn. We are looking at the SOLAS qualifications, that's safety of life at sea. We're looking at the international maritime qualifications. There are classes and certifications that you have to take for this. And it can be done, but it probably will not be done in the country at first. They may go to France, Dakar, Senegal may have classes. for this. And typically that's what happens when a nation does not have the schools and universities themselves. They will send their people to other countries for schools so that they are certified, or in the case of an officer, licensed. The logistic companies working here now, the logistic companies have improved over the years that I've been here, and it's been a good, solid improvement. They are trying to cultivate safety as a culture, and that's very important, because for a job like this, where someone can easily get hurt at any time just by being inattentive, we try to look out for each other as well as ourselves. And it's not something everyone is used to. Just being aware of what's going on around you all the time is hard. Fortunately, the people here are learning. So there's been a great improvement. And I'm pleased that it's happened. And it is going to continue.